Hello, hello. We are live with messed up overlays because I can't do anything right.
Dang it, we were on a screen.
I know we were. I just wasn't prepared. Apologies.
All because of Seth's bad
All
jokes.
because of Seth. I blame Seth for everything. Anyway, so we're here with Terra Nullius, episode 33. And I'm really excited because some crazy things happened last episode, and it'll be cool to see where the narrative takes us next. I was thinking a little bit about the potential finale of this season, if it's going to be 12 episodes long like last season, like the other two seasons have been. And I think I have some cool ideas, so I'm excited to see what happens here. And maybe this episode will be like, you know, that idea you had, Caleb, just get rid of it because we're in a different direction. That might happen, but you know, that's what we're here to do. We're
party wipe, new
plan
campaign.
to find out. Yeah. Oh man, can you even imagine if that happened this session of all sessions?
It almost happened at times.
No, it has, but
happened
like,
several times. Especially in season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Especially in
I feel like season 1 especially.
Season 1 was like almost death all the time.
Like literally every single session, somebody had to make death saves.
Yeah.
Like, I
wonder
think
if
that
that's
was
true.
perfect
We
though,
should
because
find
it helped us to like establish the idea that this place is dangerous.
Yeah. I really liked the tone of each season and how it kind of shifted slightly each time. But yeah, so we pick up January 1st, 1493.
Oh, actually, I did want to do something the day before.
Okay, we're gonna rewind and go back. Actually, we should start with goals, like we usually do. So
Hashtag gold.
It was something very minor, but I just wanted.
no, that's fine.
Happening.
But yeah,
What key?
let's do goals real quick, and then we'll jump into it. So
Hashtag goals.
Toiter's Log Blossom. I always want to say Long Blossom for some reason, and I don't know why.
I know exactly why.
That's not.
Because you watched Harry Potter, didn't you?
Yeah, Long Bottom. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Goals are same as usual. Find a Akali sister,
Mhm.
make a name for myself in the mainland, and something else.
And the goal that will, just not important at all.
It's not important.
Nope. Raia, what about you?
Teach Darius how to read, find out more about the orb, and a mysterious third goal.
Which we obviously haven't heard out loud already. Definitely not. Cool.
Did you look and see what it was?
Oh, is it a different goal than what I'm thinking?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a really
okay. I thought you were just making the same joke that you make every single time. I wasn't looking at your character sheet.
I bet you it's gonna not be the Guardian anymore.
Oh, perfect. I love that goal.
Mysterious.
I love that goal.
Is that the goal? Did I guess it?
I
What?
don't like when my surprises are ruined.
What did you wait? What? I didn't actually hear
Did
what
I
you got.
guess the goal? Is that what happened? Did I just correctly
No, I
guess
don't know what you said. What did you say?
I'm not telling you, and Caleb won't either.
I won't either, but I just am curious if you did.
I said not be the Guardian anymore.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
If it's
Interesting.
any consolation, does anyone remember at the beginning of season 3 when I'm like, Darius has a secret, and then Seth's like, what, can he speak at the primordial now? And I'm like, I never wanted to clock you so bad.
Yep. Mickey has the same goals: help Raia recover from her loss, earn Arie's love, and prove myself to the party. And then Arie, what do you got?
Fulfill my contract with Lord Navarro, train Mickey, and a third goal.
And a third goal. Interesting. Is this a different goal? Should I look in your character sheet?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
sounds
really not that much of a secret. I just felt like saying that, and I'm not going to say it.
Okay, yeah, sounds
I
good.
feel like
Yeah, of course.
Do damage to Ix.
Kill a dragon.
Assassinate Toity in the night.
Caleb, you were not supposed to say it out loud.
Whoops, sorry. Awesome. Cool.
Come on, let's be honest. Raia wouldn't assassinate Toity in the night.
He would just assassinate him to his face. Cool. Darius?
I'm writing the second one right now because I'm changing it up.
Sounds good.
Oh, you're not going to give Raia hope anymore?
She's not going to get hope from Darius.
Let's be real here.
Like, Darius probably wants Raia to have hope, but player Jordan knows me. I know. No. It ain't happening.
Poor Raia.
Dang it. Okay. Okay. So, number 1, learn more about how someone becomes the god of death.
Okay.
Number 2, finish the last figurine.
Perfect. Does you only have one left?
Yes.
Just Raia.
Unless I did one for Darius.
Oh, I wouldn't assume you would do one for yourself. Yeah, that makes sense.
A little conceited, but
Yeah, that would be funny.
Because you're
Teleport.
doing it so you can locate objects, right?
Yes.
Because I also have that spell, so if you explain to me what you're doing with it, then I'd be like,
Well,
you should make one for yourself.
I think he'd have that conversation with Raia after
Yeah.
he's giving it to her.
Yeah.
And then 3, learn more about the caretaker. Well, learn more about the caretaker. Who was he?
by the way, did you tell us that's what you made them for?
I don't think
Not
he's
yet.
mentioned it to anyone yet. Yeah.
He's only given you yours.
You mean in game?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think
Yeah, I
in
don't think
game
he-
Darius has mentioned
I
it.
don't think he did. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, cool. So, just as a short recap, last time on Terra Nullius, we had some existential angst.
Better than a short kneecap.
Darius got sent to the Feywild. We learned that there's some sort of transcendent quality about this dude that we didn't know.
Oops.
Yeah. We've been touched by divinity. We learned that the
Touched
person,
by an
I need an
yeah, the
adult.
person who's been making Raia numb is none other than Tuhunapu and his sidekick, the guy that I didn't, or Genasi Rambo, whatever his name was. And he has since died, been murdered. But
Mutilated.
yeah, so Raia seems to have feeling again. But that just means that she feels pain more. Yeah. So maybe that's not the best thing in the world. Raia's conflicted right now. Yeah, and then Arie did not get to kill a dragon, and
No.
yeah, and Ix had a revelation of some sort since he was sent to his home plane by Raia to the banishment spell, and apparently he knows how to get the void dragons back, and he knows that if he has the orb, he can do it. But Raia wasn't going to give him the orb, and so they managed to talk him out of attacking them. But that does not mean that Ix is on their side. Turns out
does he know those things or does he think those things?
he feels those
Feels
things,
those
Darius. He feels them.
And everyone knows, trust your feelings.
Exactly. It's not that
They will lead you to the
the
truth.
Bible doesn't say anything about the heart being wicked above all things. It definitely doesn't say anything like that.
Not at all.
No,
But
no.
Disney taught me to follow my heart,
Yeah.
and all my
What
dreams
about
will
that
come
song?
true.
Right. Obviously, yeah. Name it and
The
claim it,
classic
guys.
song,
Like
Listen
if you're
to Your
married
Heart.
and you just you see someone else and you're like, I want that instead. Just
let's
follow your
not-
heart.
Let's not bring that up, please.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
yeah.
But yes, so we're ready to go here. And so the very last thing we get of 1492 is whatever Alyssa wants to do. So what do you want to do?
That
I
rhymed.
Huh?
Unintentionally
What'd
rhymed, yeah.
you- Oh, you're right. I just want to pull Mickey aside real quick and tell him to stay awake during Raia's watch instead of with mine, because I want to make sure she doesn't kill herself or do anything
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I tell him to do that for the next couple days.
Okay.
Just so in game we know Mickey's gonna stay awake during Raia's watch.
Okay.
Can I roll for? Because I wanted to do this last session. Can I roll for the figurine for that last night? Or did?
Yeah, there's definitely some time. Yeah.
Cool.
You can go through here.
Intelligence.
Come on, Darius. We know how intelligent you are.
Are you kidding me?
Oh no,
man.
so close. Yeah, so you're not quite finished with it yet. But you're very close. Very
Well,
close.
I just started.
Oh,
This
then he just started that one.
You're right. So, got a ways to go. That's what I meant.
That's what I meant.
That's what I meant.
Should on my watch you want me to roll something?
Oh yeah. The secret thing we talked about. I'm trying to think of what that would be. What are you trying? It's an Arcana check. That's definitely what that is.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, fun. Okay. Let's see here. Do I want it just to not work, or do I want it to go catastrophically wrong somehow?
It's not that bad of a roll. It wouldn't be catastrophic.
Yeah, it's not that bad. So let's just say it just doesn't work right now. You haven't figured out how to do it yet.
Okay.
So, yep. Cool. And then it's the new day. And then Jordan, do you want to make another roll for Mr. Akashi Koju? See what he's up to. What are you working on? You know, Arcana or Nature?
Arcana or Nature? I'm gonna go Arcana again.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go,
Oh.
Akashi.
Cool. So if I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember.
The zombie killing has been light for today.
Yes, I'm trying to remember what you were. So I think you've basically figured out a prototype for a poultice that Akashi is pretty sure is close to the recipe that the people who trained the Guardians used to train the Guardians. And so if Raia goes back at any point, or if Akashi comes to you guys, it's very likely that this will help her tremendously in figuring out how to be the Guardian better. So,
If we ever make it.
if they ever cross paths again, this is something that Akashi has figured out, though, pretty much. There's maybe some edges that can be, shaved off, but you've gotten the basics down for sure.
Right now, it's a bit edgy, though.
Yeah, it's a little bit edgy. I mean, we all know how edgelord Akashi is anyway, so it makes sense.
I mean, let's be honest. I think Raia's she could use some edgy right now.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so the last couple hours of 1492 pass into the night, and the sun rises, maybe not hopefully, but at the very least differently on a 1493. So, what's the plan, guys? Are you going to continue going down the river towards what Toidy's vision from the Ioun Stone showed him is possibly the location of the Cult of the Dying Flame? Is that what's happening?
We don't have any better ideas.
Turns
I
out.
guess so, because we can't go back to that village because they probably hate us. So
I don't know about that.
Well, they ran away. They moved now. You don't know where they are. So
That's
Yeah, I
true.
don't think we know where the village
yeah,
is.
exactly.
They're probably moving their village. Completely.
Yes. They put a for
press
sale
on.
sign in front of their village, and they're moving.
Oh, can we go ransack the place?
Oh!
Arie, you could definitely ransack the place.
Can I?
Yeah.
What do I find? Can I make an
You wanna make
investigation
an
roll? I'm
investigation check?
totally doing this.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I?
Because they kind of left in a hurry, so.
Yeah.
I would like
I want
to.
to. I want to get more arrows.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Darius.
And
I was just gonna look for more flowers while we're there and while we're on our way. So.
and just see, if I find anything interesting, like a magic item or whatever.
Yeah, because they just have a random magic
They just,
item in this small
random-
village.
You never know.
If we do,
Okay,
right,
I'm gonna-
well,
Only a 10.
didn't
I mean, so you find basic
didn't
supplies, obviously, food and drink, and obviously a bunch of drugs, and that's basically it. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff. There's nothing special about this. But you can, if you can fill up the rest of your quota of arrows to up to like the 40 you can carry or whatever we decided.
Nice.
And then you can, if you wanted to, you can put on some more rations, probably like 12 rations or something like that with stuff you can carry. But I mean, you find food every day for everybody, so
I know.
it's not usually that big of a deal.
I do so much. Arie does so much. Explores. She does the map. She finds food. She's like mom.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, cool.
Arie just does so much. She
It's
gets
true, it's
no thanks.
Raia, would you make a stealth check for me?
just her.
Should I?
I
Oh,
was
come
saying-
on. We
Just-
know what she's doing.
Yeah, I mean, of course you guys. And anyone, Arie cannot make this roll, but Darius, Toity, are you guys? Okay, I guess the question is, Darius and Toity, are you guys helping Arie ransack, or is Arie?
I'm not helping her
I was
ransack.
gonna say, I don't
like
think
watching it
I
happen.
let Raia come with me. I just went by myself.
Oh no, yeah, we know that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I think Darius is.
Oh, she's trying to take.
She already
the
has drugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have Mickey make one too.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Perception?
Yep. Against a 16.
Nope.
I would be looking for.
Why do you
flowers.
roll a 16 right now? But when we're doing pass without trace, no, I roll like 6s and 9s.
I know, isn't it amazing?
Um,
I'm sick and tired of having to scroll down every single time to roll from Miggy's character sheet. I'm just gonna put him in the player character section. I don't know why I didn't do that already.
He's an honorary PC.
He's an honorary PC. Okay. Come on, mixters. Nope.
Gosh, dang it.
Darius, you make that roll?
well, would I be looking?
Oh, you were looking for the flowers. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Okay. We'll make an investigation check anyway to look for those.
Okay.
So Raia takes drugs. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, honestly, Darius, I mean, you have a whole wreath of them that you just breathed in, so there's not really any other flowers around here.
I figured, but
yeah.
I gotta check anyway.
And I'm just gonna say, would I have disadvantage with this because of my armor, my stealth roll? So Toity would see me.
If you're wearing your armor, is this before? Like, this is the beginning of the day, I assume, though. Would you have just done it before you put on your armor for the day?
I mean, if it's like if Arie like first thing was like, let me go ransack this village, then yes, I would just be doing it whenever Arie is gone.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be the assumption, as far as I knew.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure, I'll take the higher roll. I was just trying
No,
to be
I
a
think
good
that makes sense,
person.
though, right? Like, Raia would be smart about that, and if she really didn't want to sneak away and do this, she wouldn't wear her armor to do so.
Toity's just appalled that she's going to ransack a village
That's true.
and isn't paying attention to anything like that.
I mostly just wanted more arrows and to see if I could find anything interesting.
Yeah, any special stuff, yeah.
Flowers.
Oh, you found a lot of drugs. So,
Well, I don't want them.
Technically, magic mushrooms are drugs.
Took some. I already
Yeah,
took
no, yeah, you
some,
already have some,
technically.
yeah.
So I just wanted to see if they would be useful for me.
Yeah. So Raia.
Other than relieving Raia of her pain.
Yeah, exactly. Raia, we see you sneak into the jungle by yourself. Would you like to frame the scene for us? Raia's doing drugs in the jungle by herself.
I guess I kind of sneak into some like heavier, denser brush. I don't want to go too far away because it's first thing in the morning. I don't have my armor on, and I'm trying to do drugs to make my mind not the clearest. So
Right, you're not gonna go anywhere dangerous.
I'm not trying to like literally get killed by this. So I'm like, if I'm gonna do drugs, I'm at least gonna be kind of smart about it.
Yeah. It sounds like a
So-
justification Raia would make. Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of like sneak off into the denser brush, and I pull out the box that I found, and I open it up, and I kind of just like look inside. And what kind of drugs was it?
Stuff like smoke. So you probably grabbed there was like a pipe probably in the box as well, like up in the little like top of it. There's probably a little slot you could put the pipe in.
Yeah. So I kind of like get the pipe and everything, and look down at it for a second, and then just try and remember what they were doing in the village.
Right.
like,
how does
to do
one
this,
smoke
right?
drugs? Yeah.
And I'm kind of just like, okay, I think this is how you do it. And I definitely like take a big inhale and like start coughing a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I guess I need to try again, and kind of get a hold of myself and properly smoke like the dignified tiefling that I am.
Right. I am a noble woman, gosh darn it. I'm gonna smoke this right.
Little pipe, like.
Yeah, exactly. So Raia, would you make a con save for me?
Oh my gosh. See how high this gets.
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Roll up.
Oh, nope.
It's pretty
Okay,
high.
cool. So Raia, not only do you get basically exactly what you wanted, right? So you get the perfect mixture of numbness, but like a different sort of feeling, right? Where it's like, it's not that you're numb to everything, because that was like really bad too, but you certainly forget about all of your pain. And you just focus on this really pleasant feeling that's just kind of bubbling up from this center of your chest. And everything is just looking up all of a sudden, and you kind of like your mind starts to like get foggy at the edges, but in a wonderfully pleasant way, right? It's just like you've had a really long day at work, and you sit down and you can just finally rest for once. It's like your mind has been working at
I am in the bath.
Yeah, right, exactly. Your mind has been working at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and now it can finally just kind of slow down and smell the roses, as it were.
It is at this point I would like to pause the campaign. And say, just a quick PSA.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah.
And drugs are not a way to escape your pain.
No, don't do that.
They don't help.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a negative example. Yeah. So that happens.
Are we supposed to be recording audio?
Nope.
Not? We're not doing that. You're not doing that, Jordan?
Oh,
For
yeah.
the podcast? I just thought I'd say that before we get too far.
Yeah.
I have to request it from him anyway. I'll do it next time or something.
Okay.
Does it not let you do it anymore?
No, I guess I have to request
every time. Okay.
Unless there might be a setting you can change to automatically.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll figure it out on the break, I think. Okay. Cool. So, but what happens, Raia, I think, is, I guess my question is, what do you do? You feel all of this, but are you just sitting there? Is that basically the gist of it?
I think I'm just kind of like sitting there admiring how nice the forest is and how tranquil it is in the morning.
Okay, cool.
Tranquil as a forest.
Yeah, so we just get this nice, peaceful scene of Raia, and we obviously get this from her viewpoint, but instead of being all like the shot is framed in such a way that it's not supposed to look like Raia's just completely high out of her mind on drugs, right? And we're all just like concerned for her, right? It's rather like the color correction on the scene is such that everything just looks a lot more pleasant and beautiful. It's like the shot with Raia before was like all in kind of like grays and really muted colors. Yeah, the saturation has been turned up, but not in a sickly way, right? Just in a nice way. Like everything suddenly looks brighter. It's like what's her name? Dorothy going to Oz, right, for the first time, as opposed to the black and white Kansas, right? It's that first moment where we just see color for the first time. And it's as if Raia has, even though she's not numb anymore, it's still just her world is just very dark right now. But this sensation is really lightening everything for her. And she just has a pleasant half an hour or so, or whatever, however long it takes Arie to do this. Just kind of isolated in the most wonderful way from all of her problems. So yeah, that was nice. So are you gonna try to conceal the fact from everyone? Let's see how I'm trying to think of how long.
Arie needs to make a perception check.
I mean,
when she gets back.
I would like to conceal the pipe because I'd like to keep the pipe in the hopes of finding more drugs.
But you're right. Okay. Well, so the box that you found, I assume you didn't smoke all of the substance that was in the box, because there was a bit.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
No, yeah. There's more.
There was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I would like to conceal all of that stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with
Don't
being a little more positive.
Okay. Yeah. So I think what happens, right? You put your stuff away.
So should I make an insight check?
Yeah, that's what it is, right? So Raia, make a deception check, not because you're being overtly deceptive, but you don't want her to think that you're high, obviously. So, oh my gosh. All right.
I know what happened.
So Arie, this is what happens. Raia.
Policewoman Arie.
Yeah, so Arie, you come back from ransacking the village. And Raia, what is the thing that you're doing? You're just so happy right now. What's the weird out of character thing that Raia's doing right now that instantly tips Arie off that you're high out of your mind?
I'm probably just the fact that she's smiling, for one.
Went over to Miggy and I was like, isn't it just such a nice morning?
Yeah, and
Miggy, what the?
Yeah.
You let her take drugs? Are
I
you
would
serious?
think-
What? I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
You cannot. You don't see that she's high out of her mind. Look at her eyes.
I would like to point out she
Squints.
probably smells like it too.
Yeah, she probably does. Yeah, she probably
And I
sniffs.
like probably smell. Yeah, like I'm just like, are
Raya?
you kidding me?
Raya, are you okay?
I'm
Do you need to sit
so
down?
good. No, I'm fine.
Mickey just
I
looks
leave
at
you
you.
alone for 45 minutes, and this is what happens.
Yeah.
Real quick, I have a question.
Yeah.
Does Toity know that Arie took some as well when they were in the village?
Arie, I don't think she did, as far as I remember.
No, I did.
You
I
did?
took some. Yeah, just because I want to see if they're useful for later.
Oh yeah, I mean it was like very brief though. Raya's
Oh, yeah, it
obviously
was basically-
high. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't take any. I just like have some in my bag.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
smoke any of it. You just have it.
No.
But still, does Toity know?
Arie knows not to take
Um,
drugs.
I don't think you do, Toady. I don't think you saw.
Okay. I was pretty in depth with the owl and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
so-
You were being paraded around and crowd surfed everywhere. So
Yeah, I was probably not exactly paying attention.
exactly.
Mickey knows I have it.
It's true. And Mickey has some too. So, he probably
I'm
isn't
like,
gonna have any
I'm
after
like,
this.
did you give it to her? Like,
No,
what
I
is-
didn't. I didn't give it. I don't know how she got any.
How did she get some?
I don't know. Raya?
Wait, Mickey, you have drugs too?
No, I don't. And he looks at Arie. He's just like, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna. He's like, goes off towards like a stream that's nearby. He's just gonna like dump it all.
I'm
Wait,
right
can-
here. I'm like, take mine too.
Yeah, and he
Wait,
grabs
you
it
had
from
some too?
They
I
were.
was
We
gonna
wanted to
use
see if
it
they had
to
medicinal
see if-
purposes.
There was anything we could use it for, but not for this.
Frankly, I don't see the difference.
I wanted to see if there was any kind of like properties to it that might be poisonous, or I don't know.
Wait.
So yeah, Mickey starts walking away with the.
Wait. I wanna. What can I roll to see if I even believe her?
It's true.
Well, still, but if I believe,
Arie would roll a persuasion check. That's what this would be.
Yeah.
He wouldn't roll insight to see if I'm telling the truth or not.
Yeah, you could roll insight against the persuasion probably, because you're not lying though, right? So you.
Still, I'm not sure Toity believes that for reasons.
Oh wait, I just rolled perception. Sorry, my bad. Okay, well I have a 10 persuasion against your 9, so
Yeah, I mean,
don't
it seems
know
believable.
it wins then.
There's no. Yeah,
I'm like,
you haven't.
Arie,
known- yeah.
we saw very well what it's used for in the village.
Okay,
I
but-
see no reason we should have brought any with us ourselves.
Okay, but that's Genasi. Genasi have different
biases.
biological makeup
yeah,
than
yeah.
we do.
Still, it seems it's pretty apparent what they were using it for, and seems like it would have obviously
Wait.
had a similar effect
Wait.
to her.
Shut up, okay? I've taken
Just
my
shut
fair
up.
share of drugs. I know that they are crap and you should not do them, okay?
Well, you obviously took some.
To see what they... Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't need to explain myself to you.
Yeah.
I just kind of like giggle at them
Oh man.
arguing.
I think this is the first time we have ever heard Raia giggle, and it probably sounds so weird.
I'm just like...
Mickey's walking back after dumping the drugs, and he's just like, that did not sound right.
What in terms of
Her
Wait, what?
giggling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter anymore. They're gone. Let's just...
Good.
You know what?
And
No.
he- well, is
I
it-
want to make an investigation.
Well, that's the
check
thing.
on
I think, yeah, Mickey was already going to go up to her and just be like, do you have any more drugs?
I'm not gonna let you frisk me.
Roll opposing strength checks. Go.
Are you literally going to hold her down and like...
I want to hold her down while Mickey like searches her stuff.
I
okay.
thought I just got so much stronger.
All right, let's do some opposing strength checks. Good way to start out the year, you know?
Strength checks or athletics checks. Actually, it doesn't
Grappling
matter.
a drug person.
What? Wait, why are you rolling, Jordan?
I was rolling to get my charges back on my hood.
Nice.
And then I got all 3.
Okay, strength or athletics?
Athletics checks. Yeah, sorry. Both athletic checks.
I'm casting guidance on myself.
Okay. So you're just like backing up and just cast guidance real quick as she's like sneaking up.
I don't think you can do that. Come on. That requires 2 actions.
Roll a dexterity save real quick to see if you can.
Me?
Yeah, like dodge out of the way once while she's going after you, right? To
Jeez.
be able to cast the spell quickly before you have to make the strength save.
Okay, so make opposing dexterity checks to see if we can move out of the way.
Yeah, I guess it would just be dexterity checks. Yeah, so both make dexterity check first. So please see if you can do this.
This is not fair.
You're high, okay? So get over it.
Well,
Dang it! No! Okay, fine. Now, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Roll guidance.
Yeah,
see
roll
what you
your
get.
d4 and then.
No.
Or I guess.
I'm doing it on my athletics. We check athletics first.
Yeah.
And then I roll my guidance.
Do athletics.
Okay, fine. Oh my god!
So
it's literally like Raia is like hi, and she's just
So
like
strong and fast.
yeah, how is this
Yes,
happening?
I'm great.
I don't know.
Dodging around you. And you say drugs are bad, Arie.
This is like
Raya
this
just
is
judo
like
flips
the drunken
Arie.
master.
Yeah.
I'm
Drugged
so
master.
mad right now.
I do a quick like backhand spring away, like wee.
So I think what happens is after Arie gets frustrated with this, right? Miggy walks up to you, Raia, and says, Raia, please, don't be like this. Do you have any drugs?
Be like what? Happy?
We talked about this. This isn't going to help. What's going to happen when it wears off?
I think you talked about it, and I just kind of stood here.
Raia, what's going to happen when it wears off? And you see the look in his eyes. He's experienced that feeling so many times.
And I just kind of like lean in and I say, that's what I have more for.
Okay, so best player character interactions in this game.
Oh my gosh.
Mia's Calvinus, like after everyone found out,
that was a good scene.
drugged Raia.
Drugged Raia is pretty fun. Yeah. So that's the thing. He's gonna push this, right? He's gonna try to persuade you here. So I think he's gonna say, Raia, you're going to give me those drugs right now, or we will not stop until we pin you down, even if we have to knock you unconscious and get those drugs. We will not let you do this. So he holds out a hand, and can I make a persuasion check? Is that a thing that I can do?
I feel like it would be a disadvantage.
Okay, yeah.
She's high.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so go ahead and set the DC in your
One
head.
sec, I'll
and
be right
then-
back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, wait, let me think. Don't roll yet. It'd be really high because I'm actually like feel good right now.
Uh-huh.
It might be better later when she's not high, but
Yeah, I mean, he's still trying it right now, but,
yeah.
well, he might try again later.
Okay.
At disadvantage? 13.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. So how do you respond to that?
I just kind of go, you're not the boss of me. And just like
And like he
Troll
thinks
Raia
about that,
flourish.
he's like, yeah, technically Raia's actually in charge.
Okay, I have a quick question. Toy has known Raia in the past. Has he ever seen her like this? Like, is this the weirdest he's seen her? Probably.
Oh yeah.
I'm just sitting like, okay, this is definitely very weird. I kind of want to keep it on for a little bit just because it's amusing.
Oh, wow.
Did you say that out loud at all?
No, just thinking to myself, like, I'm just gonna enjoy
Yeah.
this while I can because I find it highly amusing.
Oh, man.
Honestly, Arie's like, why am I here right
Yeah,
now?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah, what
Why am I
is life?
protecting-
Why am I
Why am I
wasting my time?
protecting this girl?
Yeah, I guess Miggy looks to you because he just made a threat, and he's like, are we going to follow through with the threat that I just made?
No, let her do what she wants.
Let's just move towards where we think the cult of the dying flame will be and go from there. Oh, she's taken the drugs at this point. She's gonna be like this one way or another for the next few, I don't know how, hours maybe. Let's just go on and let it wear off, I guess.
Yeah, so I think Miggy looks at you again, Raia, and says, all right, Raia. When this wears off and you realize that you'll need more, and when you run out of supply and you realize that you'll need more, please come to me. I'll be here. And then he just walks away.
I just kind of like...
You're not depressing me.
I think at this point I'm just like, let's go.
I was like, I'm done. Cool. Yeah.
She's very, very done.
Yeah, I could tell.
This is so sad because I had a direction for Arie and Raia like at the beginning of this season, and she's definitely not for sure.
Yep.
Drugs are tearing us apart.
We were kind of becoming friends too, a little bit.
Yeah.
But
it's true.
then you
Darius,
had to be
anything
all
that you
pathetic
do
and stuff.
before everybody heads out?
I probably turn to Darius after that happens and just say, well, that was interesting, under my breath.
It was.
I think. Yeah, I think Darius just keeps quiet about the whole instance. I don't think I have anything specific that I would do up to that point. Not yet, at least. No, I don't have anything before we head out. I'd probably just be, looking along, seeing. Well, actually, on the way, I might be like seeing if I can tap into any of the flowers for any of the other memories.
Yeah. What did I have you roll last time? Wisdom save, right? Yeah, everybody's favorite save.
It's probably.
Yeah.
It really is mine.
I know. Yeah, that's true. You're pretty good at it. Let's go ahead and have you make that roll then, right? So I think we get this weird like mind palace scene, I think, from Darius, where he's like kind of like flickering through these like. So basically, I think we see you, Darius, in your like mind's eye, and you're like in a cathedral, with a bunch of stained glass windows, but all of the stained glass is not lit. Right? So you can't actually see the colors or the way it's supposed to look. It's so dim in this cathedral, this like dusty cathedral, that you can't see what any of them are supposed to be. And so you're like looking around and you're trying to like figure out how to illuminate them. Right? So that's going to be the kind of like the mental framework that we're going to work through as you go through all of these like memories.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom save. See if you can figure this out.
+4.
+4? Okay.
+5.
Right. Okay, so 16. Cool. Let me check my notes real quick here. So I think you reveal one of them. Remind me, Raia, did you reveal anything at all about the primordial vision thing you got from Tuhunapu to anyone? I don't think you did
No, because also nobody knows about the orb that I talked about.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay,
No.
so
I mean,
I've not revealed anything about the more basics of the orb.
yeah. So Darius, I think you see one of the like a similar scene from what Raia saw. So this is just like repeat information, but it's something that now Darius is aware of. You see the caretaker and 3 other people, one of which you recognize as his sister from the original vision you had with the ball plane.
Okay.
But then the 2 others, you feel like you should recognize them, but it's like on the tip of your mind. And so if you would make a perception check for me, see if you recognize these people and put a few things together.
Darius.
Nope.
No, okay, yeah. Darius has no idea, and it's not that you should recognize them, but there is definitely differences, right? Because obviously these 4 people are the people from. Actually, no, I don't think you guys have made that connection. Never mind. So
The 4 people from the temple.
yeah. I mean, you can make that connection if you want. Yeah.
I knew the moment that you said there
Yeah,
was
and
four.
I figured you would. Yeah, and you're gonna figure it out anyway because of this vision I'm gonna show. But Darius does not realize the connection yet, I guess is what I'm saying.
Right.
So the caretaker, right, and these three others are in their warrior garb, and they're going on a quest. They're walking up a lonely mountain face, and it's obvious that there's like an active volcano that they're climbing up. And they come into this chamber, Mount Doom style, and you see like this walkway over the lava, and a giant fiery bat comes out of the volcano, and they like treat with it. And it gives them the mask, the mask of fire that you guys recovered from the temple, and so you're now aware of that whole sequence there. That not necessarily, I think, the origin of the fire genasi, but just that the genasi or the caretaker and these other people, one of which being his sister, and they all don't look like genasi yet, went to this volcano and treated with some sort of bat god named Kamazats. And got the fire mask. That is the vision that's revealed to you. So we see this like stained glass image of this like volcano and the bat god like climbing up out of the volcano, and they're like looking at him and like worship, like offering their hands up in praise, like trying to like treat with him. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah. All of us as players at this point definitely know that the caretaker is the same person as
Now the question is
That
he
first guy.
one who
As
not?
who? I don't know.
as the
No,
first
he's
guy
not.
in the statue. Yeah.
What?
What were you saying, Jordan?
I was like, is he one Hunapu? Which he's not.
He is not one Hunapu. One Hunapu, from what you guys have put together in terms of like the collective player knowledge, he is one Hunapu's son. So.
But isn't
In the words of
Ronaldo
Gohan,
also
I am my
a
father's
guardian?
son.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. That was stated, right? Two Hunapu said, "I was never meant to be." As speaking for one Hunapu said, "I was never meant to be a guardian, nor was my brother." So both of them were at some points guardians. Yeah. So there's some weird stuff going on.
I just find the idea of them being guardians to their son.
I know, right?
entertaining.
Yeah. Super interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
So yeah, you have this vision as you kind of head out. So guys,
Can I make a survival roll?
yeah, to do what exactly?
See if I could, just for the next hex, basically, like find a village.
Oh
or,
yeah, sure.
You know, things like
Yeah,
things like that.
just like explore it. Yeah.
Hexploration, ahoy!
Is Miggy helping me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
22.
22. Nice job. Okay, cool. So, you come across. So, is anyone scouting ahead? Is this a all party sort of a thing?
I assumed it was always all party.
Okay. Yeah. So everybody make stealth checks.
Oh no.
So the moment I
Disadvantage,
find,
go.
remember we've said that the moment I find life, I start casting pass without trace.
Okay, yeah.
So
Whoa.
This definitely happens then.
Except that it's a disadvantage.
8.
Yeah, it's true. Darius is at disadvantage too. Yeah.
23.
Oh, 18, I guess, if you're casting.
So lowest roll is.
Well,
18.
take one for Mickey as well.
Oh yeah. Yep.
How did I know it was gonna be a crit fail?
Wow,
How did I
okay.
know?
All right. So
Guys, I'm still not the worst.
okay. So what happens is
It doesn't matter. It's a critical failure, so it doesn't matter.
let me look.
Dang
at
it! I
something
should have
real
done
quick here.
something.
Even with yeah,
Dang
Okay.
it!
awesome.
I move my spells around and I don't
Way to
even.
go, Migs.
So Miggy is leading the way at this point, because you guys are kind of like doing this survival stuff together, and he's just like, all right, this path works better. There's a game trail here, and you guys kind of like start going down, and Arie, you're checking out, like kind of like looking off to the side and like trying to check something out, and Miggy definitely turns around the corner, and there is definitely a camp, of Yuan Ti.
Oh,
You just
no.
walk directly into a camp of Yuan Ti.
Oh.
So
That's-
I'm gonna pop y'all over to a map real quick.
Awesome.
On the map,
That's
on the map,
great.
on the map, on
That I
the
think
map.
I accidentally archived, so give me a second. Oh no, which one is it? I named 2 different maps Swamp on accident. Okay, here's the right one.
Give me a second, guys. I might be able to save this.
I mean, they don't know that, we have the orb or...
So I forgot, you guys are actually in a swamp right now. So this is actually what happens. So you get ambushed.
Oh, okay.
You guys are going through the muck. Like you found a swath of swamp that has no ground. There's just no ground here, and so you guys are forced to wade through like ankle deep or more water for miles, and just like wade through this like bayou. And so you're going through this. You're exhausted because it's just like such a difficult. Like, it's much more difficult walking through all of this water than it would just be walking on land. And so your legs are tired, and it's just not really a fun day. There's all sorts of like bugs like biting you, and they have been for hours. And so there comes a point where people just aren't paying attention, and you also aren't being stealthy enough. Everybody, go ahead and make perception checks to not be ambushed here. But at disadvantage.
Frick.
Well,
I'm probably like just barely getting through it. Actually, how tall is this? How deep is this swamp?
It's enough, so it's like it's either knee to waist deep for you.
Okay, I was gonna say on who?
On you, yeah.
Okay.
Worth noting that the 2 people who are best at this are the one that's high and the one that's mad at the person that's high.
Yeah, so this is it with disadvantage.
I don't think she's high anymore.
No, this is long worn off. Unless you just started smoking again while you were walking.
I mean, when did it wear off?
As opposed to right now, like a couple hours ago.
Oh, I mean, how bad do I feel afterwards compared?
Make a con save. Make another con save.
$14.
Well, she gets +4 if she's by Darius, or +5 if she's by Darius.
Yes, no, you're feeling fine.
Okay.
It doesn't affect you super. Like, it's definitely obviously worse, but like, you don't feel the effects. Where you're just like, I need more, like right away.
Okay. Then no, I'm not trying to smoke as we walk and explore.
Okay. What's the order, everybody? I don't know if you can. Can you guys see the map?
I can see the map. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably in front of Darius, just because me being in the back is a bad idea.
Yeah, you guys are headed this way. So you're coming from this.
Then wouldn't Miggy be in front then?
Right, that's why I put him here, because you guys are going to be like...
But you said we were going that.
So your guys are coming from this direction.
Oh, so everybody needs to move their tokens.
Yeah, everybody needs to move their tokens back here. Yeah.
Actually,
So just go ahead and put yourselves in whatever order you'd be.
I'd probably be fairly close to Miggy.
I'd be like right beside. I'd be like right behind Raia and Toity, like making sure they're okay.
That's right. It's because I gave more hit points.
Okay. So let me make one roll here real quick. To double check. Okay, yeah, they definitely.
Oh, can I have Buck make a perception check?
Yeah, sure.
Or not that it'll really matter, but
probably won't. But just in case. Nope, not good. Not quite good enough. These guys are pretty stealthy.
Oh no.
So you guys are swimming through the muck here, and then suddenly you are just swarmed by Yuan-Ti. Just they burst out of the water They've been like stealthy. So they had all disguised themselves as snakes because of the fact that they can do that.
Yeah.
And they suddenly shapeshift out of being snakes and just appear in front of you. And there are a lot of them.
A lot of them?
Good.
Oh God, why are they so big?
So the one in front of you is huge. It looks like this. It's the lower half of its body is also a snake, but it's like humongous. It's just like coming out of the water, like drawing this huge scimitar. And they just start like attacking you. So let's have everybody roll initiative, shall we? Make sure to click on your tokens.
I did it this time.
Nice
I'm
job.
a big kid now.
I am so fast.
Caleb, this would be a good time for our first break.
This would.
Would it?
Yeah.
I
Before-
think since Seth is asking for it, then yes, it would be.
Yes.
I was also going to ask for it, so.
That makes sense. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and take a break here, and when we get back, we will jump right into this and fight some snakes. Stick around. We'll be right back with more Terra Nullius right after this.